out.
Yep,
Okay.
no worries.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Hanukkah Kelt. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight on Tabletop Simulator. About to start in a few minutes, so bear with me as we get ready. We're still waiting on a couple people. Hey, Devin.
What's up?
Hey, did you read my message on Messenger?
I did.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know because I don't want to accidentally mess anything up for you.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Because I know how interconnected this character is with past lore that.
Don't worry. There will be answers given and questions to be had. Joey is traveling and having some internet issues, probably. Welcome back. I know your internet plan is having some issues right now. Okay, so it looks like Joey's just having internet issues because they're traveling, but they'll be going in and out. Let's see here. All right, here's your last call. Get your snacks and drinks together. Go to the bathroom if you have to do that. Get your, do whatever drugs you want to do, and most importantly, of course, review your notes. We're gonna be starting up here after I do roll call. Let's see here. Arthur, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Barvor, are you here?
I sure am.
I know that Daifu, you're having internet issues, but are you able to hear me? Okay. Oz, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm also not home, so I may need stream popped up.
Okay, sounds good.
Appreciate it.
Go here. Khan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Samuel, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
And not Worm, Adelaide, are you here?
I am here, yeah.
Okay. So, is there anyone currently missing some inspiration that would like to try and take a stab at getting some for describing what has happened to the tall tidesmen and how they found themselves out of the triumvirate once more? I know a couple of you guys weren't here, and you may all have it already, but let's see if there's anyone missing it. Yeah, there's a couple of you guys. Of course, if there's anything missing from your notes or you need help with any part, assistance will be provided.
I'll give it a shot. I didn't write too many notes last session because
don't think we did a whole lot.
Yeah,
But-
no worries. From what you can remember,
I also missed the session before that last one, so there might be little gaps.
Like I said, any gaps can get filled. But go ahead and review what notes you do have, and when you're ready, you can go ahead and describe what has happened to the Iniquitous or the Tall Tidesman.
Alright. What I received from my notes and remember from last time, we started off. Oh, I kind of forgot where we started off last session. I know we were not at the fort. Oh, we're in the. I now remember. We're by what's the town called? I'm looking at the map. We're by Dollar Jacks, sorta. Not in Dollar Jacks, but we're by Dollar Jacks. What I remember is we were in the woods. I think we were heading towards Dollar Jacks at one point, and we were also deciding on what our next plan is. But on the way to Dollar Jacks, we came across a monkey in a jester's costume, who I think Daifu talked to, and he told us he was he assassinated someone in Blackwind, and then we followed him to a camp where there were 2 other guys in jester costumes, and we talked to them a little bit. Turns out Samuel didn't know one of them, but one of them knows one of Samuel's former crew. Which is, I guess technically, now I think about it, Arthur may have known a little bit, but he wasn't part of the crew for too long. But and then during the conversations, the Crow God came up in conversation, and Samuel kind of told him that he was by Wakeley, which turns out is where Adelaide's family is from. And so Adelaide, after they wandered off, Adelaide found out where he technically sent them, so he chased them down and then basically threatened them not to go there. And then I forget how, I think we just let them go and they wandered off. And then I think Khan cast Hunter's Mark on them. And then we had Daifu teleport us to Wishbone to get, we warned, Kogar first, and his boyfriend, and then the fish sticks. And we came across them in the woods after we told. Greasepeak? Oh, it was Greasepeak. I know it was one of the 2. I think you're right, it's Greasepeak. And we had Daifu teleport us there. And then, kind of told them the situation, and then we camped for the night. Because I don't think we did, we probably did a little more than that, but I mean, Arthur messed with the orb he got a little bit.
Yeah.
The orb
There
of
was a lot of
Dragonkin.
discussion about Adelaide's family and how to reroute the people to not go towards Adelaide's family or Krogard.
Yeah.
And, ultimately, you decided that you can always cut them off. It'll take them about like a week's time or so to get up around that way anyway. And,
Yeah.
You had made prioritized other things at the time.
Yeah, and I think we just thinking about ambushing them possibly, or something like that. I think we would discuss it. I don't know if we decided to do that, but.
And yes, you are correct. You did rest at the base of the mountains near Grease Peak.
Cool. And because we had more of a talking session, we didn't really fight or anything. I don't know if I'm missing anything else.
Yeah. If you recall, you had decided to try and visit Jundio.
Oh yeah,
for
we're
some
gonna drop.
answers and
and maybe
to
drop off
your companions.
Yeah.
And you guys had teleported through a tree to transported via tree to where Jundio's residence resides, and you looked out into the distance and
Oh,
saw
yeah, that's
that,
right.
Pretty much all the south of the Dalelands has been flooded.
That's right. We left off right there. I kind of forgot.
No worries. And yeah, you can go ahead and take your inspiration.
Sweet.
And to kind of bring you guys back in, it has been, like I said, some talking, but there was also some fatigue from travel, not as much as there should be, obviously, by transporting via plants. However, you guys have arrived at the top of Jundiel's place, and as you're looking out into the distance and see the southern deserts of the Dale Lands, where there would usually be like massive mountains and sand dunes in the distance, is now just a complete plain of black, brown, blue water. In fact, there's a location in the distance you can see very, very, very far out. In fact, who currently has the highest perception? I believe it's
I think it's Daifu.
probably,
Am I wrong?
probably Daifu, but if Daifu isn't here, I think it might be Ons.
I have a
I
19.
don't. Yeah, it's definitely him.
Oh yeah, mine's
oh,
only
yeah.
16.
Yeah, mine's
Con,
16.
Con, go ahead and roll a perception check really quick.
I have advantage because of my shield.
Yes, you do.
20.
20. Probably you're like squinting your bugbear eyes, and your shield is helping you refine your vision to unblur everything in the distance, and you see you're on top of a mountain and you can see miles and miles out. In fact, you could probably see a good 100 miles or so, and way out in the distance you see there's a thin what can best be described as a beanstalk that towers into the sky. And at the very top of the beanstalk, there's a giant waterfall that falls off of the top of it, and about halfway to the ground, it completely dissipates and evaporates. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it doesn't. It actually goes all the way to the ground. You just something you notice when you're staring up here. And to remember, jog your memory a little bit, you look up as well and see there's just hundreds of flying creatures ranging from birds to large prey birds, and of course monsters as well. And all sorts of them just like flying around in a circle above you. The old man, Jundiel, it is currently night, I believe. No, you guys had rested. It is day. Morning, actually. And Jundiel has kind of walked out and has a bit of feed in his hands and was getting ready to throw it. But looks at you all. It's a shame, isn't it?
What is? What is everyone staring at? Like,
It's flooded.
Forgot it.
it is? I'm blind, just so you guys remember.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah,
You are
the
blind.
orb thing.
What you got everyone staring at?
Who's this guy?
This is
You. You have brought new adventurers here. I see your party is thinned and thickened once more. Do you trust
Yes,
these folk, Khan?
we do. And two of them are, oh sorry, three of them are less adventurous and more so, something we need help with.
I see.
They need,
You see Gellin just kind of
protection.
waves. Protection.
And we unfortunately can't offer it with the, quest at hand.
Yeah, our line of work is kind of antithetical to what we want for them.
I see.
He's very aware of our line of work. He's, I guess, technically the one that sent us on our quest.
Oh,
Besides
can
Rain,
help
I
you
guess.
with that. Rain. How is she?
We believe she has passed.
yeah.
A large dragon had
Oh,
attacked, and
yeah, the
she had vanished.
what was his name? What was his? In the night,
I'll
something. Evernight. Is it Evernight?
His
I'll
face
take-
just starts to lower into a frown.
Her sword
She
out
said,
solemnly
like, you shall
and
not,
hold it out.
you shall not influences again, like or something like that.
What'd you say, Adeline?
I'll take her sword out and hold it out in front of me solemnly and quietly.
She looks
Yeah.
at it.
Died defending a lot of people.
That was the only thing
So
left
good.
after from the aftermath.
The fervor of her father and not the strength. He just lightly touches the blade, rubbing his hand along it. Use this wisely. It will come into play in the future. You will need it.
Would her father want it?
Her father has his own blade.
I'll use it with honor.
He nods. It is
So-
a shame
I know.
that she is gone.
I know this is a lot
Shameful
to
day.
Oh.
bring in as well.
So, do you know who is the Evernight?
Evil. It is what it is. As the name suggests, night will be forever.
How do
However, there's a tale that we can tell here momentarily. Arthur,
Yes.
I bid thee to say goodbye to your friends. I will send
Oh.
them to Dale, or have the means to go to Dale.
Oh. I mean, if they're okay with that.
Gellum just looks at you and shrugs. Hey, if there's stuff to take there, I'm game.
Oh, there'll definitely be stuff to take. It's a Dale is a. Are you talking about the city, right?
Yeah,
Or is he it's a city. I mean, we grew up in Sans Serve. It's a different city, but there'll be stuff to take.
you see Jundio kind of like whispers under his breath. A coastal city now.
Yeah, that's up. And I'm just rolling for the charges for the orb because we long rested.
Oh, nice. Well,
I assume that flooding has to do, and I'll point at the beanstalk with the waterfall.
Akina, you have. Yes. That beanstalk. That's where it's coming from, I believe.
Beanstalk.
Oh.
Jesus.
I thought that was because of Malargus.
I think
I
they're
believe he has
probably
something to do
connected.
with it.
I believe we had heard he was interfering. Did we? Was that this campaign we heard he was interfering in other planes?
Yeah,
Yep.
One of your original main quest lines was to head south, but Rain had told you to do that, and you guys had decided that there was a lot of things that you need to do in Traverton, which you did, and you did have a lot of stuff to do up there, and eventually, this beanstalk seemed to have had a flooding problem.
We had heard he was affecting other planes and other lands. I guess this is just another one of them. But why is there a large beanstalk in the sky anyway?
Oh, it's a very long story, an old one too. Legend says that they planted a magical beam and outsprout that, leading to the Sigil, the Plain of Doors.
Sigil.
I've never been there myself, but it is quite an interesting place. The Lady of Pain runs that land, and nothing may enter unless she permits it. So I fear either she permitted her plane to be flooded, or Malargus may be more powerful than we may yet know. I will take your friends, but I will ask you when you are finished in the Triumvirate, I need you to go into that plane and find the Lady of Pain. See if she needs help. We'll see if you need to rid her.
I looked at the group. Do we want to help this lady who's called the Lady of Pain?
You wanna
I mean, it could be exchanged for favors of other sorts.
Painful favors, it sounds like.
She's not a god, right, Devin? So I would know nothing about her. Sorry, Killer.
She, go ahead and just for the sake of it, go ahead and roll religion check. She's a very ancient being. Not necessarily a god, but might be considered on the same level.
Yeah.
Like
Nope, natural one.
Old stories.
Yeah, you've not really ever heard of the Lady of Pain, though just by the name alone, it kind of gives you a sinking feeling.
I mean, she's called the Lady of Pain for a reason, right?
But if Jundiel is telling us to meet her, I feel like that's enough for me to go, but depends on when we want to do that.
Do appreciate your trust, and as a result, these companions you have, I will show my trust and allow them to become colored heroes as your likenesses as well. When you new companions of the Tall Tidesmen are ready, come back to me with your design, and we'll put your banner up, and you may be colored heroes. But that is an arbitrary matter as of right now. Say your goodbyes, Arthur. Let's get this out of the way.
Yep, I'll go right over to Glenn and Kane and tap him on the shoulder and say, have fun in Dale. Try not to end up in prison again. And I'll kind of give him a
King
big hug.
smiles. Yeah,
Give-
he hugs you, she hugs you. Gellin kind of whispers in your ear, "We find Mary soon.
Oh yeah, that's one of my main goals.
I'll be looking too."
And I'll take out the Orb of Dragonkind. I was like, with this, I can maybe find at least where she's located. Or a general area, so.
He nods.
So, before you guys go, could you answer me one question as Arthur's new captain and stuff like that?
Arthur's shaking his
course,
head.
lad.
No.
So does he have something like with this Mary? Does he have history or?
Oh, that bugger!
Captain.
Kenji kind of chickles, and then Gellin kind of goes, "Oh, the fuck! You should see the way they look at each other. I gotta leave the room."
Ooh, okay, all right, I understand.
Arthur's
now.
face gets
Hey.
really red.
I understand. Arthur, I guess we gotta find this Mary, huh?
Yes.
All right,
And she's important in us as well. Very skilled.
okay.
Yes, she's very skilled.
I suppose
Oh,
unless Arthur wants to marry her, we'll be sending her.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
I bet she is, and I'll just painfully jab Arthur in the side with the elbow.
Arthur kind of flinches and accidentally punches you.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. There's no need to be shy about it. I got something like that back in my own turf.
Gellin walks over to Kane and then looks at Jundiel. So what's next, old man? And Jundiel kind of rolls his eyes. Old man. And then holds up his finger and twitches it to the side. And they both turn into what can best be described as gaseous forms. They're just completely cloud-like things, basically. And they kind of like whirl around each other for a second. And then Jundiel points to the south. To Dale. You'll know it when you see it. And
It's a
the
big
two
city.
wisp-like forms just shoot out in the distance like a bullet going south.
I'm gonna miss
You
them.
said you're old. How old exactly?
And what does this Mary even look like?
You will know when you see her.
Does she look like you, like elf or something?
Nope. She's human.
To answer your question, I am older than the Northern Star. I've lost count.
Oh.
It's easy to forget things. So many things to remember.
So you have any information? Like I've been any information on these crystals, and I'll bring out the crystal I found recently. They go into this pendant here, and they contain memories. I'm trying to find more.
I have not seen those crystals. Let me see them.
Yeah, I'll put
If I
up.
may.
Yeah, I'll hand it to him.
He holds it and studies it, looks at it real close. I mistook myself. I have seen these before. These
You
were
have?
from before my time. This is Raydorian tech.
Oh, Raydorian.
Interesting.
My granny's from Raydoria.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Many of the ancient line of Raydoria settled down after the defeat of the Evernight. They have been persecuted since the beginning of time. I wonder how they fare.
Well, they seem to be doing well for themselves. I saw a family over there.
Should you find more of these, do let me know. 'Cause
Yeah,
these look
here's the first
interesting.
one I have here, and I'll put the crystal into the pendant to show what the projected image. This is what it has. This is what set me on my quest in the first place.
I see.
I don't even know where this is. Where's this taking place?
I know not. What about the second one?
That one puts it right in our mind. It made me go unconscious and put in a vision, but I can more or less give you the
Did
Cliff
you
Notes.
see anything?
Yeah, actually, a bunch of people, and I'll just shift forms between the people that I saw. Like, these people are all talking about a statue of a stone serpent. I don't know where.
I see. His face kind of drops even more.
Who are those people? I said Macria, but that's the only name I know.
Macria. Yes, they are old heroes of legend. Even before Dorian the Dragon Slayer, before the New Gods, there was them. Before them, well, was me.
So then you know my uncle then, my great uncle, Artalium.
Artelium. Ah, yes, that's one of the New Gods, I believe. 1 second here. I do believe you speak of the bear.
The bear. Who's that?
He had some other titles. Rageborn, Gladiator of Gremble, Dazzled One.
So that's the connection to Grimble.
What was his last title? The Legacy of Karma.
Whoa.
Though I do not know how he fares, I believe most of that group of adventurers were killed.
Oh, so he's dead?
I don't know.
I mean,
I do know where you can find information, however.
Really? Where can I go? I'm trying to find as much. I see. I'm an archaeologist by trade, so any information on
He holds
history.
up his finger to shush you, and then points to the south. Your eyes kind of look to the south, looking for what he's looking at, and then focus in on the large beanstalk in the distance.
So it's in Sigil?
There are many answers that can be found in Sigil and Trade Draken, Gremble, even. Maybe even Medina.
My
However,
My mother
Lady of
actually been to.
Pain knows everything.
My mother been to Grenville before.
Hmm.
Never been.
Paving the way, possibly. So, you're not here to become colored heroes, I assume. Was it merely to drop off these thieves?
Well, no, it was also to tell you of Rain and, but yeah,
see.
also bring them here.
Are we giving
Do
Crow
appreciate you telling
regard
me about
as
her
well?
past.
Yeah. Crow and his family too.
They got people from the Circus of Smiles after them.
I believe.
Yeah, people want to kill him. We're
Oh,
too busy, to be
shit.
honest, so. Here you go.
Wait, say the name again. Circle of what?
Circus of Smiles.
Circus of Smiles. Bastards. They are interplanar assassins.
Huh?
They're interplanar assassins. They track their target beyond Elos. They're good at what they do. Rumor has it they're the ones that slew the queen after the fall of the other night.
Huh.
So it's cool to leave
Be
him with
wary
you?
around them. Oh, they're not here. I know that for certain.
No, I mean Crow and his family.
Oh, I can
Favor
find
to
a
us.
place for them.
Yeah.
Should you bring them here? Oh yeah, Crow's with you. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's right here. Yeah.
He just hasn't been talking too much.
And who are they?
They're the ones that
Uh,
need credentials.
Yes.
I hate involving myself in politics. Right. These people need to be saved, however.
Oh, hey, Karma.
I
I
agree.
will send them to Dale as well.
There you go.
Or should they be... Well, if they're interplanar assassins are chasing
How you
them,
doing today?
maybe I can use some stable hands, or... Maybe you can, he tosses the feed bag to fish sticks. There you go,
Yeah.
bud.
Not too bad.
Just kind of
doing
fumbles
pretty
with
good,
it,
just,
spills a little bit of it, and then picks it back up.
Streaming some Dungeons and Dragons.
Go on. Start throwing it around. He starts running around, throwing feed, and like large winged monsters come down and start like slamming behind him into the ground to start feeding. Some of them start pecking one another, and he's just like running around, screaming, throwing like feed onto the ground. Junio kind of chuckles. Yeah, maybe they can stick around.
Alright, cool.
Now, we've done favors for one another, but I will ask you, what do you all need, Tall Tidesman?
Well,
Where do
For
we
one.
begin?
yeah, for one, if you can give me this back, and I kind of wave my hand through my in front of my eyes.
Seem to be blind.
Isn't that
Yes,
part
but
of
I
it?
can see
Not
through tremors.
quite.
Isn't
He was talking about how he looks.
Oh,
I see. Well, I can
Hey,
do what
wait
I
a minute.
can.
I mean, it's kind of connected to the orb, though, right?
Well,
I'm feeling a little insulted right now. Are you talking?
Yeah.
The orb did not make me less handsome.
No, I'm talking about the the
No,
eyesight.
no, you were like that before the orb.
I'm still feeling a little insulted.
do you have this orb with you?
Yes, and I'll put it in my hands, kind of show it.
Yeah. As you do, he kind of cringes slightly, and then kind of regains his composure.
I heard you make a noise. What did you do?
I will give you your sight back, but
Oh.
the price will be giving me that.
Oh. Never mind, and I'll stuff it back in my bag. This is kind of useful right now.
Have I
And
have I
shoes.
tried Greater Restoration on you yet for this?
Nope.
You have not.
Do you want me to try it?
Will it hurt?
Greater Restoration? Oh, it feels pretty good actually.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. There's no guarantee this is gonna work, considering it's connected to that thing. But
Sure.
okay. I'll bring out my diamond dust.
Well,
Worth
it's
100.
gonna. If this is gonna cost something that we can bring someone back from the dead, maybe we don't try it.
I don't think Revivify
It doesn't
takes the
necessarily
same.
bring. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily bring people back from the dead. It just removes a lot of negative things about your character, like reduction of hit point maximum or target ability scores, curses, charms, petrification, etc.
Okay. All right.
However,
Alright.
it does cost a diamond. Diamond dust worth at least 100 gold.
Right.
Okay. Diamond dust. Okay, not diamond though. So.
Yes, I have the diamond dust. Don't worry, I got this from before. I'll take it out. I'll just kind of sprinkle it around you, and at 5th level, we'll cast Greater Restoration.
Yeah, and as Oz is kind of like sprinkling this diamond dust around you and begins to cast this spell, the diamond dust kind of like floats in the air for a second and then jets itself into you all at once.
Yeah.
And, you expect pain, it being one of the sharpest crystals, if not the sharpest crystal. And but instead, you feel different. Your eyes were closed because you were expecting the diamond dust to go in them, and when you open them, you see once more.
Oh shit.
Way off in the distance, your vision kind of focuses in on this beanstalk. You look at the leaves and watch them rustle. Just so you know, Oz, you removed a curse from the attunement to the cursed magical item.
Oh, to the item. Okay, cool.
Cool.
The item was cursed to give you madness indefinitely, or blindness.
Well, good thing we went with the blindness. We don't need a mad author in the group.
I will say though that I only had oh no, I had 300 worth. Okay, now I have 200 worth. I can do that 2 more times.
Okay, and I will hand, since I have enough gold, I will hand Doc for queuing my site. I'll give you 200 gold so you can buy more diamond dust.
Say less.
I mean, I know you probably loaded already, you rich dude.
Yep.
Jundial will go into his home and come back a short moment later, and will also produce a bag of 100 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Oh,
Yay.
I'll still let you have the gold.
Thanks, Arthur.
I do bid you to be very wary about the orb that you carry.
Yeah,
It's
talk
a
to me
very
when I first
ancient
picked it up.
artifact. Oh,
Yeah. Some guys in it, I think.
and what did it say?
Is
I
it a Garrix or
looked that up.
something?
I looked it up. You told me the name, and I've got to write it down.
I think he's Garrix.
You're sure it was Gary?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you told us,
Is that the name you told me? I'm
Adelaide.
trying to look it up right now. Okay,
Yep.
Garrix.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is Gary's.
I'll say, yeah, it's Garrix.
Adelaide, do keep that blade close.
Hey,
Not for you, dear Arthur.
oh,
Yeah, I do not think he means for Adelaide to kill you.
I think it's for the. Is that a dragon in there or something?
Once was. Now, I'm not sure. I thought it was vanquished.
Apparently, it can influence dragons because the guy we fought to get it was able to control a was it a gold dragon?
blue. No,
Bronze.
Bronze dragon.
Do you think I could do that sometime?
I do not recommend it.
Oh, that
It
reminds
will
me
not
when.
stop you should you attempt it. Ah, yes, come.
Speaking of dragons, I was given a sign, and I'll take out the coin of Bahamut.
Hmm. I see. That is the Platinum Dragon.
Yes. Feel I don't know if I'm supposed to contact him or do something with this.
Hmm.
I know he was an ally to
Hmm.
Torm.
It is a coin, you said, yes?
Yeah, I believe you said it was a platinum coin.
It is, yeah. I know where to trade that in at.
To trade.
Aye. There is a creature with indefinite wisdom to the east. East of the Temple of Glass, between it and Taruntia, there is a small island. I'm sure it's still there. Less of an island and more of a large rock. And atop this rock is a barnacled, old dragon.
Yep.
Ancient, even.
Huh.
You trade it into him, and he will give you some answers. You can look for the name Old Blue. Believe it or not, underneath those barnacles and grime are some ancient blue scales. Not quite a blue dragon.
I'll tuck it back in.
It's been much time since I last spoke to him. A wise one he was. Spoke in rhyme.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate. I am not very smart.
I mean, you need to speak in rhyme. I could help you with that.
Well, I guess it's less more rhyme, not riddle, I guess. So I guess that's better.
It is better.
When it comes to be the
Believe me,
time,
know
I could teach
why
you to
have
rhyme.
Or unless you do the climb.
I'm over this already.
that. Adelaide. Have you found anything in your search for your curse?
Not
You mean-
quite. I feel like I've barely even begun. My time away from the party proved very little, and we've had so many things since then. I haven't quite found much. A potion at
I
one
see.
point set me back maybe 5 years, but
A potion
fear
will not
nothing.
help you what your ailment is.
We
I-
have a small lead, just this mysterious fountain of youth, but it seems to be more myth than something substantial.
And where was this fountain of youth?
Supposedly
The
in the
Badlands.
Farlands, I think.
The Farlands. You're sure?
Is
Did you say it was Adelaide?
I thought it was the Badlands.
It was
Well, there's
some
the
land.
Algurian Badlands, and there's the Farlands.
the one on the
Farlands,
map
maybe.
that has a bunch of clouds, I think.
There's 2 spots.
I fear even my memory is not to be trusted now. I think my age now and my memory are 2 different curses in and of itself. While we were adventuring, a vision came to me of a wretched being. My curse finally revealed itself to me. Some creature, woman, witch.
Hmm.
She's in my nightmares, in my mirrors. Apparently, I am to live while I watch everyone I love and everything I love wither away with time.
So you are cursed to be old forever. Not quite to die old, but to be old forever.
And to remember nothing of those I love and who I am.
This is quite the ailment. I do empathize with the forgetting things with age. However, I cannot forget the Farlands. That is a dangerous, dangerous place, Adelaide. And if you ever have to go there, you bring me with you. However, I do not believe that is where the source of your curse lies. I have information for you. This witch I know not of. However, I believe I know how your curse is operating. Your life is being imbued by taking the age of another. And you're not the first this has happened to. The anathema is rumored to have the same effects, though they stay younger and not older.
I'm taking someone else's age?
Or someone is taking yours.
Who could possibly be taking mine?
It would be someone that looks very young for their age.
See?
I was like, yeah, are we all thinking the same thing?
You said that anathema was similar, so Z would be the antithesis of me, a similar but opposite problem.
And I fear I do know how
That's
the
what Z is,
curse is
though.
operating then. Z is to be the anathema now.
God rolls his eyes. That's what people keep saying.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen, because if it does, I believe he will begin to stay young forever, and you will begin to stay old forever.
Right.
Wait. So an anathema is siphoning her age?
I believe the curse is connected to your friend. But I do believe the way to break it is to stop the process of becoming the next anathema.
What?
How do you do that?
Shit.
I don't know, but I believe the creator will be involved.
So his mom, Z's mom.
Who is that?
The creator is not Z's mom.
Oh,
The creator,
that
that person
one
in the Feywild?
one demon.
oh, that guy.
The one demon said something about a creator and an anathema. Dolor or something.
This witch, Adelaide, do you recall where she last resided?
No, I don't know where she resided to begin with. She's the only time I've met her is in my mind in nightmares and when I fall asleep. Never met her in person. I don't even know how she came to know about me. Let alone I haven't met Z before any of this.
I believe this witch you speak of, it sounds as if it is a hag. Would you call her that?
I would call her whatever she is. I don't know her. I don't know what.
I apologize. I'm
I-
really trying to understand.
Does this witch pop up in your dreams every time you sleep?
No, some nights I'm fine.
Because if I had a way to determine when it pops up in your dreams, I can put myself in your dream. I have a spell for that.
No, I have no control over her or anything, and I certainly have no knowledge about anything other than she comes to me and what she said.
Is there
Even then-
anything that she says to you in this dream that you can remember that sounds familiar that can connect it to anyone you've met in your life?
Did she say anything in particular?
You're asking an old woman to remember what something says when she sleeps. Like, a regular person can't remember their dreams. Adelaide holds her head.
You're an old woman, but you're really not. So try your hardest to think. Think so hard.
My first nightmare. My first nightmare was my birthday. She was at my birthday. She was in the room. No.
Thanks for the follow, Hella Queen.
Jundiel, are you sure when you say someone who looks young for their age, you're talking about Z?
I'm talking about someone who simply looks young for their age. It could be your friend, or another, should you encounter one that has the same issue.
But for sure, a possible anathema.
I believe I've been trying to track down how the curse works for the anathema. Because I believe that thing you saw Barvor and in Taruntia, I believe it also has something to do with it.
So that stone statue is connected to this?
I don't believe it's a statue anymore.
They were talking about unpetrifying it in the vision.
He rolls his eyes. Fucking fools.
It said something about Asmodeus.
This woman... Is it possible she could be a fiend? The fiends, I believe, are working with the young T. I can't confirm it, however.
My father remarried. She's just another noble woman. She's always been kind to me. Her daughter's a little vexing, but she's beautiful, glass skin, and as long as I can remember, she's always looked the same. I always picture her the same age. She was at my birthday party. But it feels wrong to suspect my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, you said she was kind. Was she always kind?
She's been kind as long as I know her. She was my mother's best friend. My mother passed, she consoled my father. My father and her took to each other, and a new family began. She's always been kind to me. I've never suspected anything. Her daughter's another story, but I always figured her daughter grew up without.
Is she a viper? Is she poisonous and toxic? Or is she like her mother and kind?
No, her daughter's... Her tongue is slick. Her mind not quick-witted, but... I never paid her too much attention. I didn't much care for it, and I didn't care to cause commotion in my father's relationship.
Understandable. I can't confirm anything about your family. However, I find them odd. I urge you to go there when you get the next available chance and inquisitively ask a couple questions to them.
I mean, I also have a way of determining one's true nature.
Mail.
Yeah, how would I begin to reveal someone's a hag? I certainly cannot walk into my manor and accuse my father's wife of being.
I'm not merely telling you to go accuse them initially. You pose as a family visit and just get some information about what your current situation is and what they might be up to. Your father, you trust him? You're on good terms?
Always, I trust him more than anything.
Good. Then maybe he is who you talk to.
Hopefully he's not under the influence of a charm spell.
If she were a hag, Jundio, what is a way I can prove that without a doubt?
Well, if she is a hag, she would have a hag's eye. Although if she's fiendish, she may be posing with kindness and acting negatively in secret.
Are you aware that the hag keeps the hag's eye on them at all times? Like, if, for example, if she just keeps it in her chambers, could Adelaide have a discussion while...
If it's kept in their chambers, it'd be an easy find, I believe.
Oh, well,
Usually
good thing we have a sneaky guy.
Usually a hag
Yes,
will
sir.
hide it to the best of their abilities.
I can also read thoughts now, by the way.
You're so weird.
Hey. Don't
If you
you
have-
start too.
I think he,
More
What did he say?
questions about hags. If you have more questions about hags, to the west of Triumvirate, there is under the water, near Northwich. I believe someone told me about a few sisters there, and their mother may have some information for you.
If my stepmother truly is a hag or fiend, I don't feel comfortable going anywhere but home.
I know not what your family is or who they are, but I'm doing my job to draw conclusions. I'm trying to do it the best way I know how. Your mother may very well, your stepmother very well may be a kind woman, and her daughter not so. However, what is happening to you is personal. A vendetta against you, even. You may have wronged someone, or maybe they think you've wronged them. It is unnatural what you're going through. I believe it plays a part in the anathema and the grand scheme of it all. However, I believe if they are a hag or a fiend, they're connected.
Before this adventure, I've never been anywhere but my county. If I've wronged anyone, if I've crossed or vexed anyone, it would be there.
I
See.
guess next step is to go back to Adelaide's place.
That's what I would say.
Wherever you may choose to go next is up to you all. I may be wrong about everything I tell you.
Well, better find out, just so it's not in the back of our minds. Especially Adelaide's.
Right. And the sooner we can get her to full strength, I mean, that'll make us stronger too. Taking on whatever we're about to take on.
If your curse breaks, Adelaide, I know not whether you revert to your previous form, or whether you still need to age yourself, de-age yourself.
How
Let's
young
go.
does Junia look?
He looks old. He looks to be probably about your age, maybe a little older. He's got white hair, balding in spots, a really long braided beard.
Oh. I mean, I could help you determine that. I mean, you know, if I could do what I did with the one guy posing as that hero and see into his demonic nature.
I
Or
can also
fiendish.
detect thoughts, read the
Huh.
minds.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and if it's a
my
fiend,
my
I
way's
can sense
subtler
it as
though.
well.
My way's more
Yeah, that
subtle.
too. You
I
can
just
use
want
Khan
to-
in the sight.
I want to be very careful and not set her off if she is a fiend or a hag. My father will be right next to her. All the people he's responsible for are right outside our door. And if she isn't either of those things, I am not trying to leave my family in shambles. So, if we could be respectable as pirates can be, I don't want this to have to go down badly.
Of course. It won't be able to tell I have my true sight.
Pray more than anything we're wrong.
Do you know, Adelaide, is there anyone else that was at your party that would have had some sort of vendetta against you?
I don't even know what my mother-in-law would have against me.
I mean, did you have like a
My
rival in love or something, or?
No, I had a fiance and
Is someone also vying for him? Or her?
not to my knowledge,
Maybe you
shared
should ask.
everything.
If someone they know, then maybe have tried propositioning.
Adelaide looks down and fiddles with her fingers. I have not talked to him since my birthday. He has not seen me like this. He didn't,
Well,
he
I
didn't
have.
even come to visit when I was locked away in my room.
I mean, I could also put you in his dream, and you could take whatever form you wish. You take your original form and talk to him. Ask him a few questions if that is what you want. I could help you with that.
I think not. Adelaide will stand straighter and hold her head up high.
Well, if you change your mind, I'm willing to help.
I'll face this all head on.
Well, you know you won't do it alone. We'll be here.
Yeah.
I appreciate each and every one of you.
Is there any other questions that any of you adventurers may have? I don't have all the answers in Elos, but I have some.
Well, at least you gave me a few good leads. I appreciate it.
I have a
Of course.
quick question, more like if you have this items or not. Do you have like 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs?
Sure, I have that for you.
Do you have a little more than that?
Let me see what I have.
So I
He
can
goes back
multiple
in his
cast
house.
this in case something happens?
Devin, look at your phone.
Oh. When? Right now?
Not right now, but soon.
Why right now?
I don't control that. I'm not them.
Well, my dad doesn't need it right now. Wait, what? What am I looking at?
Group chat.
Oh. When the fuck? When are we doing that?
Everything I know is in there, and you know too.
Okay. Did we just meet them there? We will have only got to play for like an hour, so maybe I just don't go with that. I'll still hang out with them after D&D, but... What do you want to do?
It's up to you. It's your family.
I don't even know what restaurant they're going to. Home. I don't even know what that is. I mean, he's coming home after, so we can still hang out with him then.
Okay, then you tell him that.
Chills.
Okay. Alright. So. Jundio comes back with 30 gold worth
Alright.
of incense, charcoal, and herbs.
Cool, thank you. Thank you, Junji.
Is there any other questions you all may have?
I also have a quick request, if possible.
Of course.
A while ago, you assisted me in bringing my siblings to the Dale Lands for safekeeping. Is there any way that you could possibly just check in on their well-being somehow?
I can, and I do regularly, but I will do it once more for you. He
I appreciate
goes
it.
back in his house for a second, comes back out and has a crystal ball.
Well, I
and
can do that
sits
too
down
now,
cross-legged.
Doc.
Nice.
When he sits down cross-legged, he starts floating in the air. He goes about 5 feet off the ground and just
Whoa.
closes his eyes. His hair starts floating upwards. The clouds start to part slightly, and a beam of light hits his crystal. When he opens his eyes, he has clear eyes, like very opaque clear, and you can almost see into the back of his head. And he looks into the orb. They seem to be in a tavern in the Dale Lands. There are many people with them. They seem to be not panicked, but controlling the panic.
Oh.
Likely due to a flooding. However, there is no water on the ground. They jest with one another. They seem in good spirit.
Doc just breathes like a sigh of relief. Good. Good. Thank you.
Of course. He lightly floats back to the ground and picks himself up.
Alright, that's all for me.
Anything else, colored heroes?
Anyone
Might be
got
so.
any questions?
Nope. But I think we just need to keep checking things off our list so we could go and get ourselves killed or whatever.
Oh. Where are we
Hopefully
headed
you
to
won't
next?
Get yourselves killed.
Well, if we do, we'll let you know for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we let. Oh, I was gonna say we let Wayne know a lot, but now we can't.
I think now we head to Adelaide's place, in all honesty. It's.
Yep.
We're coming down to the final things on our checklist, and I think we've kicked this can down the road plenty.
Well, shall we?
Alright.
Teleporter is speaking above the table is
Ah,
not here
yes.
at the moment.
Give me a moment. Where is there? There we go. Transport via plant. Has been used already to get you here.
Yeah.
So you will need to rest, and then Daifu will be able to get you where you need to go.
Alright. Well, I guess our
Well,
final
wait
request is
today.
just bedding for the night.
Of course. Take this time, and should you design anything, I will color those who do. However, you need not take a watchful rest. My birds will ensure that nothing gets here unless I permit it.
Cool.
Good.
The flooding
And
hasn't
should
affected you at all, right?
No, I'm far too inland currently. However, I feel on the winds that they change. The waves are crashing differently. The mountains are beginning to sink beneath the waves in places, and I feel the winds shift.
So, has the Evernight always been a dragon?
No. No. He's quiet about it.
Yeah, you have some history with this guy, huh?
One could say that. Do you know who Senarath was? The first villainous creature to walk the Dales.
Probably not.
I mean, would I know? Because I've given
Roll a
my
history check.
profession. Natural 20 for a 26.
Senarath is, in a lot of ancient history books, as being the first evil creature to ever, arguably the first evil creature to ever come to the Dale Lands. Because you're natural 20, you would also know that the final resting spot where Senarath was killed is called Senarath's Demise. You knew that it was killed by a group of heroes known as the Companions, and let's see here. Because of your natural 20, you know that there's kind of a historical argument for who really was the first evil creatures here, because you know that Raidorians were actually native to the Dalelands, and the first humans, called the Aurorians, they sailed on their ships away from the Farlands, arrived on the beaches of Raidoria, and there were attempts to make peace, and the Aurorians began to colonize. And so the Raidorians eventually were persecuted throughout history, being forced to go into tunnels. And now they have one single spot called Raidoria, which is probably the first time they've had an actual location to live in since the beginnings of human life. And you're not sure where the Aurorians are, but you gather every human in the world is probably a descendant of the ancient Aurorians back in the day.
So yeah, so a couple books that I got. I remember reading about it. He's killed some thousands of years ago, and his resting spot is to the south of here, I think. That giant crater down there.
And yeah, Senrath's demise is what you could point out, which is just a ring of mountains.
Must have been pretty big for make something like that.
One of the largest creatures I've seen.
So, what's it? Is he connected to Senarath or something?
Aye, this Evernight, defeated Senrath.
So, wow, he's that old, huh?
Aye. His face kind of drops again. Old. But enough about the Evernight. His time will come. You also seek a blade, do you not?
Yeah, there's there's a sword, and yeah, that demon guy, that Dolor guy, he's looking for it also with the anathema. He said to get them two together and you start grafting gods and demons or something.
Wonderful. Wonderful combination. Have you found any information about it? Did you go to the sands up north in Opalmont and find the tree?
No, well, at least not when I was here.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a
If-
new point of no point of interest, Opalmont.
If you are looking for answers about the sword, I suggest finding the tree there. Not the awakened one, the other one. You can ask the order there. They'll help you. Well, what's left of them.
Alright.
There should be a Wakerly forces there, so a Wakerly force there as well. So you should be in good hands.
We still have to seek the other sword you wanted to send. You sent us after as well.
That's the sword I speak to you of.
Oh, okay. They're the same sword?
The same blade. I believe the only one who knows where its location could lie is that tree.
Above the table, is this the sword William just picked up?
No,
Okay. because
but
I know
you
he
did
picked
speak to
that.
this. You did
Okay.
get the sword from the person you need to talk to.
Okay. That's why I
okay.
was also confused because they're like,
Yeah.
we know of out of character another sword there, so I was just confused if it was the same
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have the sword, but she
Okay.
has information on where you could find it.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, damn, William got an awesome sword. Even more awesome than I already thought.
So where can I find the children of Saldana?
Taruntia,
Telruntia.
though they have chapters in the Dales. Everywhere, really. But Aether is where their headquarters is located.
basically we gotta go everywhere.
Aether's here.
That's how we
Mhm.
find. That's how we piece together history. You gotta go all these different places, and they find out information and be able to find everything's connected some way.
Alright, so we rest, so we can teleport tomorrow, right?
All right.
Yep.
So, you guys take a second and begin to just like create your camp. Whether or not you have campfires is up to you. There is a lot of wind up here, so it's a little bit difficult to keep it going. But once it's going, it'll stay up. It's also not quite as cold as you would feel up here in the mountains. Normally, it would be really chilly with the high winds and everything, but it almost feels like a perfect temperature. You feel like you're on good land. The plants are very vibrant. Even the stones feel connected with nature somehow. Yeah, you guys begin your long rest. If there's anything that you would like to do during this time, go ahead and you're more than welcome to describe what you're doing. However-
I'm cast. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do two things. First, I'm gonna cast Find Familiar.
Oh, okay.
I worried my house was
And-
on fire for a second. It started to smell like
shit.
something cooking or burning. I was like, what the hell is that? Looking in my room.
Man.
No, there's somebody just making food. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Find Familiar, and I'm gonna summon a hawk.
Oh, okay. Is it a celestial fae?
It.
Oh no, you're
I,
just doing a beast.
Yeah, I'm doing Find Familiar, so it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
tiny
it's a
haw-
fade
hawk.
disguised as a beast.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'll do. I use a spell slot, and it takes an hour to cast, so I'm just doing. Somehow Arthur's all of a sudden good with magic, and I'm just casting the moons and doing the signs. And Arthur kind of looks complex because he's not too sure what he's doing.
Yeah,
And then-
you kind of like stumble your way to the finish line, creating this
Yep.
form that you can describe.
And he summons a brown hawk, and it's just looks. Arthur's usually goofy and stuff. This hawk is stoic and just stares at everyone, but is a little smaller than most hawks. And they go, you know what? Because I just lost my old friend, you're gonna be the new Glenn. Glenn 2. Glenn number 2. Gallon number
Claws
2.
at you.
Yeah, see, he
And
likes
then,
it.
Its yellow claws kind of fly over and grip into your shoulder, and it's just
Ow.
on your shoulder now.
Alright, cool. No, if this was a parrot, I would really sell that pirate thing.
True.
And
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Because I don't
Also-
want to be a pirate.
Do we have a monkey with us
What?
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a
Yeah,
monkey.
Yes.
we
you
got
do.
Scratch with me right here.
Okay, I just was making sure.
And then the
Scratch just
second,
looks up. He's not gonna kill me, right?
Oh no,
Nah, it's
no,
not a real
no.
hawk.
Okay,
he's
okay.
He's pretty easygoing. Yeah.
he
Okay,
just
okay.
stares at the monkey.
Now the other
Good.
real hawks I'd be
Good.
careful of.
And then the second thing I'm gonna
Digs
do is
into
I'm gonna,
Khan's, no, I'm sorry, Samuel's backpack and just stays in the backpack.
and the second thing I'm gonna do is gonna cast Scry on, see if I can see where Mary is located, or see if she's okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use 3 of the charges for the Orb of Dragon kind for it.
Okay.
And it's a
Um,
Wisdom of 15.
Yeah. You hold this orb and begin to look into it as the swirling flame begins to sharpen into an image. For the first time in a very long time, you see a very battered, bruised, and bloodied Mary. And she seems to be in a cell right now, but it looks like it's a different cell than the one that was in Yellowtick. In fact, this cell, as the sensor is looking around, almost looks like it's a temporary holding cell. Almost like you're not sure if it's on wheels or not because of the sensor, but you see that there's like tents surrounding her.
Okay. Like a prisoner in a war camp, maybe?
Yeah, roll nature check.
Nature? Okay. Oh, +3. 9.
9. You don't recognize really any of the trees and what forest you could be in. However, you do recognize it does seem to be some sort of war camp, and she's being held as a prisoner of war.
Okay.
She looks bloodied, she looks hurt, but she's alive.
Yeah, he kind of breathes a sigh of relief that she's alive, but is a little upset that she's not in the best condition.
And also, you notice she was wearing Cordelian armor.
Ah, okay. Because the Cordelians were the ones who took over the fort and drafted the prisoners to fight, right?
Correct.
So, yeah, okay. I'll just kind of take a mental note of that, and since we're going to head up to Wakeley, see if I can get some information when we're up there anyway about what's going on. Or at least she's alive, so he just thinks on that.
All right.
You find what you're looking for?
Ah, I thought it was in private. Yes, I did. And this is my new buddy.
Kazi.
So I have a way you passing a message along if there's somebody you want to pass a message to.
I grab Bavor. Yes, there's someone I want you to cast a message to.
But she or he has to be asleep in order to get this message. So if you want, later tonight, I can cast it and I can put you into that person's dream. But you have to know who you have to tell me, specify the target.
Yeah, who is it?
I'll pull Bavor to the side. It's and he says it really quietly. It's Mary.
Oh.
So I want to lay her a message and see where she's at. She's a prisoner of war right now, apparently. So.
Yeah. Fellas in love, fella in love can tell.
Cool. So you can teleport me in her dreams?
Yeah.
Not too sure how she's going to take this, but alright.
I mean,
Cool.
if she's a prisoner of war, maybe give her some moral support.
Oh yeah, I'm going to give her support, but just...
Or you can have a bit of private dream time if you catch my drift.
Don't be creepy.
Just a joke.
By the way, are you going to see my dreams? What did I say in the dream?
I don't think so. I think it's just... I don't think so. Let me check.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything crazy, but...
No. Doesn't... No, I don't have any influence on what you do at all. I can't tell what you tell her, or what you could basically manipulate the dream to your will and send a message, and then you can end it whenever you wish.
Alright.
Oh,
Kinda
wait.
cool and also creepy still,
can
but alright.
Just a joke. Calm down.
I wasn't talking about a joke. I was just saying manipulating someone's dream is a little weird.
I mean,
I'm new to this magic stuff, so.
It's only creepy if you make it creepy.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, I just talked to my lady friend. Just relayed some information.
Alright.
Oh. yeah, like I said, you could manipulate the environment. You could maybe find, a place that you first connected, or a place that you like to spend time with over in. You can also actually, I can cast it when the target is awake, and you
Okay,
will know
well,
you will know if they're awake, and you can wait till they sleep, at which point you can enter their dream. But
Okay.
you will be incapacitated for that period of time.
Okay, as long as I'm here, I guess it's fine. Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. So, what are you casting, Barbara?
Casting dream and targeting. Oh, you have to specify the name.
Mary.
Is it just Mary? Is there a last name? You gotta be. Actually,
Mary.
actually,
No, it's Mary Lane.
does the caster have to know the name, or is it just the person that's using it? What is this name?
Okay. So you're
Yeah, I'm casting
going to cast Dream.
cast dream, and I'm gonna touch
um,
Arthur, and then I guess he chooses the target. Because the
Okay.
messenger says it appears in the target stream, so that would be, I guess he would be the one choosing the target.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
So I'm assuming you choose Mary Lane.
Yep.
Yeah, you kind of have your eyes lull back for a second as you got yourself comfortable, and your vision begins to kind of shift from the darkening. Well, I guess it was still light out. The light of the world, and begins to kind of darken into this dreamlike state. It's kind of like a filter around your eyes, and you're almost in like a twilight kind of like light. Immediately you recognize the area though. You're in Sans Serif currently, and you see Mary Lane. She seems to be in the process of, and you recognize this is Sans Serif when you were very young, when you were a child, basically.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And she, however,
gonna
doesn't
say-
look like a child. She looks like herself,
Yeah.
and she seems to be in the process of pickpocketing. What seems to be like this noble-looking person, not quite noble, but like middle class. They seem to be like pushing a cart, and she like very lightly cuts their coin purse, dodges into an alley, and looks into it, starts counting, and closes it up.
As this is going on, I'm just gonna take out my book and quill, and I'm gonna just jot down notes of what the discussion with Jundiel,
Okay.
because it doesn't require concentration. So I'll be sitting there next to him just to monitor the situation.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
you see she like counts the coins, zips the sash back up, and walks
Okay.
into the road. Starts walking towards what you think the orphanage is.
I'll kind of walk up to her and go, "Hey, Mary."
She stops, looks around, and looks behind her. Huh. Interesting to see you here.
Yeah. So a lot has happened since we last saw each other.
How are you here right now?
That's one of the things. I have a new buddy who, let's just say, is allowing me to talk to you. Good news, I got Glenn and Kane out of prison. Then
Prison.
Dale now.
I'm dreaming. I see. Okay. This makes more sense now, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? I can cast magic now. That's not important.
You look vastly different.
I mean, it's been a little bit, but
She chuckles and smiles at you. You even got like hair on your lip and stuff now.
hey, I know I can never quite grow one until recently, but I can. That's not important. Where are you at right now? Besides in the dream.
I'm in a war camp. They beat me bloodied. nearly to the brink
Yeah.
of death. The Cordelians are bringing me to Darlajex, I believe, to have me tried before the king.
Like before the actual king for what?
Well, war crimes.
Hmm. Seems like they're committing the crimes, but
Maybe to
Good to know
process
you-
me. I don't know.
well, now that I know which direction you're going, you probably will be there shortly.
Well, that's good news. You'll bring an army with you?
Better. About
Better than an army.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 people, but they're worth an army. We literally have fought an army twice, 3 times.
Well, Mr. Castamere, you look to be in proper fighting order. Not something I'd expect from you.
Yes, a lot has happened. By the way, I also became a pirate for. Technically, I'm still a pirate, but
A pirate?
Yep.
Wow. Wonder if the Unseen Six will be pirates.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't the ideal choice, but a lot has changed since we last met. But
Indeed.
I have a few more scars and done some things, but
I see that. You look like you've taken a bit of a beating as well.
quite a few. But managed to get myself out of it. I haven't died yet.
Oh, Arthur, they killed Trevor.
Yes,
Right
I
in front of
heard.
me, fucking bastards.
I didn't realize
Didn't
they
do
did it in
anything.
front of you. But
Right in front of me. They said they needed troops. They called on me. He said no, take him. And then they took us both. He fought his way out of the binds and... Well, you know what happened next.
yeah. Well, we got the guy, by the way. We
He
got
did. Cybold.
Cybold. Yep, Dominican Cybold.
Good. Rotten hell.
I did the final blow, so
Did you get the product that we needed for the job?
I'll kind of take it out of my pocket and go, yep, holding on to it for a little bit.
Good. For maybe we'll finally be rich.
I mean, yes. I mean, I like I said, a lot has changed, so I'm kind of rich now, but I'm gonna get you out.
Just
And
once. How rich?
let's just say the group of urchins won't have to be more money than we can imagine when we were little. When we scrapped a few coins and were happy we got 2 gold.
More than
I have platinum
2,000
now.
gold? You've
Not quite that much. Yes. Not quite 2,000. I also just gave away 200 gold to someone, but still.
Gave away gold. Arthur, are you fucking mad?
A lot has changed. Like I said, a lot has changed. Technically, I gave it to a guy who already has a lot of gold, but that's not here or there.
Oh, you're thick, Arthur.
I
Alright.
haven't changed that much.
Well, she walks over to you and kind of like grips you by your collar. Get me out, please. I want to be rich too.
I will definitely do that. That's
Go
my
on.
main goal. And I kind of give her a hug awkwardly.
She like resists at first and then kind of like sinks into it.
And it just says, I'm getting you out of it and I'm freeing you. I swear. Even if it kills me.
She nods. It ain't gonna kill you. I still need you around. Please, work fast, Arthur. I'm not sure what sentence the king is going to pass.
I will definitely work fast. I swear.
What if I get hung? Oh no.
I mean, that's the worst case scenario, but technically we have someone who could bring you back technically, but that's worst. That's not going to happen. So,
Oh, you have no idea what being hung feels like.
he scratches his neck. Yeah, I kind of do.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that for you.
That's fine. I didn't technically swing. I just had a rope tied around my neck and a few seconds away from it, and he kind of chokes down. But
Well, I'm glad you're still here, friend. And please,
I'm glad you're still here.
just work safely.
Always do.
She pulls you in for another hug and then kisses the top of your head. Now go.
She blushes. Alright, alright. See you next time. In person, hopefully.
Go. Bye. You better be rich.
I am. I don't know how to get out of this. I'll just kind of try to will myself out of the dream.
Yeah.
Say, see you later.
She kind of gives you the peace sign, and you
I give it back.
You shift out of this dream and kind of roll your eyes back out of your head and look at the light around you. Kind of like blurs, but your vision comes back.
So glad I can see again. That would have been so awkward if I was blind.
Oh, you're back. How did it go?
Yes. It went well. I know she's heading to Dollar Jex to get tried by the king himself, apparently, for war crimes.
Was she at the fort and we didn't know?
Well, we knew, we just didn't know where. But she's alive, and she apparently is being held captive by the Cordelians and heading to Dollar Jex. So, when we deal with Adelaide stuff, I would like to go to Dollar Jex.
I mean, that's really fucked up. You were conscripted against her will and then being tried for it? The fuck?
Yes. So. But she's alive. She's not well, but she's alive.
Well, it's
So-
better than dead.
Yes, for sure.
So just to give you guys an early warning here, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end in about when we get to Adelaide's spot, because my stepbrother has a birthday and they're having a dinner, and I didn't know it was this early of the dinner, so we're gonna go over to that dinner. So we'll be ending when we get to Adelaide's, unfortunately.
Okay.
However, we did get a little bit of a playtime in, and
Sure.
we got a few more questions answered and a few more questions asked.
Yep.
But in the meantime, is there anyone else that would like to do anything while you're here with Jundio? Okay. So, your long rest goes by not quite uneventful, because there's the constant entertainment of the birds and creatures around you, fighting for food, playing with one another, and generally just being winged nuisances. Occasionally one of your items will get plucked out of your hands or from your backpack, and it'll fly around for a while and be dropped like 20-30 feet away. You have to hurriedly go grab it. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any creatures or events that happened up here. It's very serene almost. The winds howl, obviously, but thus being in the Windlord's place is to be expected. And the entire day goes by with you all kind of like in the mix of having armor on and armor off. It's a nice day to just relax for a second. And then when the morning of the next day finally comes, you're woken by Jundio giving you all some fresh. It looks like aerial meat, so like bird, which is effectively just tastes like chicken, but it's some sort of bird that he has, and he provides it all for you as breakfast. And you don your armor and your equipment, and Daifu kind of looks at the tree and asks you all where we're going.
We're gonna be. Well, I think the closest Daifu can get us is Hollyton, right?
Either Hollyton or you can go to Yellowtip, or you can go to
Cripple Creek.
Cripple Creek. Have you guys been to Cripple Creek? You have,
Yeah.
yeah. So you could go to Cripple Creek as well. But either Hollington or Cripple Creek would be your method of transport.
I don't think this group has been to Hollington. I think we thought that last time.
I thought Daifu's been to Hollington.
Oh.
No, none of them. I thought that was the whole thing we figured
Oh
out.
yeah. I think you guys. I don't think you guys have been in the Waking Realm much at all. So I think
Yeah,
Cripple
we've
Creek
we've
or
literally been from the
Hogsmeade.
south and up in the west, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the
So it's either-
farthest we've been is Yellow Tick, Cripple Creek.
yeah. I was about to say it's either Hog's Feet, Yellow Tick, or Cripple Creek,
That right.
which would be your options.
And then I think Yellow Tick and West is the fastest way to get there.
All right.
You mean east, like northeast?
East.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Daifu will cast Transphobia plants once more, and as the two moons begin to intersect, you all walk through, appearing not quite in such a windy atmosphere on top of the mountains of Doth Palmos, but instead in the forests, well, what was once a forest outside of Yellowtick. You can see in the distance a lot of the trees have been cut and burned to create barricades, and there's kind of a makeshift barricade beginning to form around Yellowtick. The skies are kind of a little gray and dark, and there's kind of a gloom in the air. But you're going to continue your adventure. So you have a choice. You can either take the road to Wakerley, or you can beeline it.
I assume beeline it, right? If that's a quicker way.
Okay.
I don't know. The group wants to do that.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I have a horse, so I'm just keeping up with whatever your pace is. That's really.
Fair enough.
Okay. So. Let me look at my map really quick. Go here.
Oh, I gotta roll for the orb to get charges back.
Yes.
Oh.
So you would know, Adelaide, the Archeon Manor is actually right between Wakerley and Alpenrun. So it would be effectively right around here. So, if you were to beeline it, you'll be passing by the town of Mudlock. Not quite passing through it, but passing by it. And you would be traveling past the God's Peak slopes. You would travel past the Reaver's Run into what's known as the Waker Woods. And then you'd follow the Summertide stream all the way until you go north deeper into the Waker Woods, and out of it, where you would find Archeon Manor. For the purposes of this, just for the sake of time, I'm going to have your adventure expedited to the point where you'll move through the God's Peak slopes, cross the River's Run, and go deep into the Waker Woods and begin following the Summertide stream. However, I need whoever's leading to roll a survival check.
I'll do it if no one else wants
Okay.
to.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check, Arthur.
16. Actually, yeah, no, wait, yeah, 16. It's the same thing.
Yeah. The biggest hurdle is obviously the Ronin River, which you guys end up flying over in various different ways, or swimming through, or taking a ferry across. But there's no ferries available when you're beelining, so you simply cross the Ronin River, either swimming through it or flying above it. There's a wide open plains where you expect there would be like fields of grain and whatnot, and it looks like there's not really a lot of field of grain, but there's a lot of sprouts that are beginning to pop up almost as if the famine that was beginning to plague the land has been lifted. However, there's still growth that's happening. You pass beyond these plains and cross another smaller river, much smaller than the Ronin, called the Reaver's Run. You encounter a couple bandits along that Reaver's Run. However, with your clout and your story behind you, they merely avoid you, and with simple conversation, you pass beyond them. You enter into the Waker Woods, which has a lot of interesting trees inside of it. It's primarily like a birch wood forest. However, when it mixes in up north into the Hemlock Wilderness, that birch of like gold and purple leaves begins to gold and blue leaves begin to kind of thin out, and the Hemlock Wilderness begins to take over. However, in between the wilderness and the Waker Woods, there's a road. You know to be called the Maiden's Eye Road. And beyond that, you see there is a fenced-in property of about 100 acres. You see there's a couple of, like, huts in amongst the fence, and there's one large manor house in the very center of it. There's a couple guards outside that are wearing Wakerly colors, and the door is currently closed to the fence. And one of the guards, as you're approaching, looks at Adelaide, looks at all of you first, and then looks at Adelaide and nods slowly. Lady Archeon, we were not expecting your presence.
Sirs, I did not send word. I'm here to visit my father.
Understood. We empathize with your condition, my lady. We hope you seek an answer soon. And they open the door, revealing a very, very tailored lawn and tailored hedges of all different manners of creatures. There's like a hedge of a drake. There's like a hedge of a manticore, a hydra, and it all depicts what seems to be like a man fighting it. A few of the residents kind of bow as you walk past them. Some of them walk up and give copper to you all. Blessed be your presence. Here. Friends of the Archeons are friends of us. They give you each about 3 copper.
Go.
Thanks.
That's not necessary, and I pocket it.
No, please, take it.
Keep your coppers. We don't need it. Thank you, though.
Yes, my lady.
Arthur.
I'll give it back.
You give it back, and despite them wanting you to take their money, you move forward, letting them keep their funds.
I'll
And
shake
moving
hands.
past all of the hedges, you
Take
begin
people.
to.
Tell people it's good to see them.
Yeah, there's a lot of memorable faces, and a lot of people are really happy to see you. No one of nobility quite yet, or anyone quite important to you. I mean, all of your citizens that your father houses is important. However, you don't see Lark, you don't see Brianna, or your stepmother, or your father, or anything. You approach the manor, where the door is closed and there's a guard in front of it. My lady, you're back. Where is Cloud?
Cloud went his own way.
He nods slowly. I see, my lady. Let me let you in. He goes to open the door, and the door opens not from him, but from someone else entirely. Opening the door seems to be your stepsister, Brianna. She rolls her eyes slowly. Oh, it was a good day, too.
Brianna,
Yes, Adelaide.
typically the staff opens the door, but I see if you see fit opening it. Maybe a good job for you. I'll push past her.
You think you can just come in here like that?
I
Like you
live here.
own everything? You don't live here anymore, Adelaide. You hardly live at all. Look
I'll
at you.
look around, ignoring her. Where's Marcus?
Where's Marcus? That's how you sound, Adelaide.
How old is she?
I was wondering the
She
same
seems
thing.
to be like early 20s.
Okay.
And who are all these stinky bastards?
A lady shouldn't talk like that. They're
You're
adventurers.
right. I apologize. And who are these stinky adventurers?
They're heroes, decorated from the war.
What war again?
The war that you have the pleasure of not being a part of since you're in the waking
Yeah,
realm.
I've never heard of that war. Must be what plagues father's mind.
I'll walk to the tea room, see if anyone's there, ignoring her.
You walk to the tea room and, sitting on a lounge, essentially reading what seems to be some scripture, you find your stepmother. She just seems to be reading casually, doesn't notice your presence.
I will clear my throat
Hey.
and lower myself.
My love, you're back. Oh dear. She rolls up the scripture and puts it down next to her and stands up. Let me get a good look at you. You any younger?
A few years, Lady Nessa. I was looking for Marcus and my father. I have some friends here in the front hall. We're all a bit dirty from the travel. I was
I
hoping
see
to
that.
get cleaned up and maybe have a sit down with you and my father.
Your room is untouched, my love. Feel free to go to it.
I'll
We can have
prestidigitate
things brought in for
everybody
your
that's
friends
at,
as well.
I'll prestidigitate everybody to clean them up.
I'm assuming you want to speak to your father.
I do. Do you know where Marcus was? He wasn't at the front door, and I had no one to tell him my arrival of.
I believe your father should answer that. He's fine. He's okay, as far as I know. But there's things changing around here, my love. None that you should concern yourself with. Your father has it handled.
Of course.
But
to be home.
please, I will let him know you're here. You can find your bath there. She grabs one of the servants to the side. Ah, yes, Lady Nissa. And she orders you a bath. Can you get a hot bath running for them? Of course, my lady. And can we get some tea, please, going? Lady Adelaide is home, so let's make this a home for her.
Not much is necessary. My friends are very easygoing, but all your effort is very appreciated. And thank
Of
you,
course,
Lady
dear.
Nessa, of course.
I will go get your father. Go, prep yourselves. And we'll meet in the dining hall.
Of course.
One of the servants immediately goes to your side, Adelaide, and starts like washing your armor. Oh, let's strip you out of this, Adelaide. You can't be wearing this.
Yeah, I'm good, and I'll push past them.
Lady,
I can clean
Why
you
don't-
up.
Is
We go to my room, gentlemen.
Alright.
Oh,
Welcome
yeah,
to the
yeah,
room.
yeah. It's your house, so.
did the stepmother walk away?
she did to go grab her father. to grab Adelaide's father.
I'll whisper to Adelaide, do you want me to, you still want me to do that? Then true sight? I can see what she really is. I mean, if you suspect her, I can find out for sure.
I think it's best if I have a conversation with my father first before we do anything.
Okay, well, I'll keep it handy. Just let me know.
You guys head up to the room where you go to Adelaide's door, and you go to open it, Adelaide. It's locked. You look to your right, and Brianna is just staring out the window, twirling a keyring.
Can I have Livy? She's invisible. Can I have her somehow snatch the key out of her hand?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Do I have to roll for the fairy, the sprite rather?
Right, it would be her doing it.
Yeah, I don't have the stat
So
block.
whatever her dex mod is.
Let me look at the. Let me look that up
It
real
would
quick.
be
Sprite, I think. Sprite 5.
yeah, Sprite. It would be a +4.
So dex with +4.
Correct.
So I'll just roll my sleight of hand and -2 on it.
Sure.
A 6.
The keys start to lift off of her fingers as she's spinning them, and then she immediately grabs them and pulls them out of the invisible palms. What the? Huh. She then puts them in her pocket.
I crack my knuckles and I
Come here, Levy.
mage hand it.
Pleasure seeing you here, Lady Adelaide.
I step back with arms crossed, letting Arthur do his thing.
Is everything all right?
I cast mage hand. It's invisible,
okay.
and I'll snatch the keys out and hand it to Adelaide.
Yeah, you begin casting another spell, and the invisible hand goes over, reaches in her pocket, and she feels it move, but she just holds up her hands at this point in time. Quite the tricks you all have. Following my sister like arcane dogs.
Yes,
More like
Brianna,
friends.
Twirl keys around your finger very well. Very impressive.
Thank you. I've been working on it. Oh, don't mind me. I'm sure you have important business to do.
Do we have the keys?
You do. Arthur has them.
I hand them to Adelaide.
I'll open my door.
You open the door, and everything seems to be pretty well kept, save for the bed. There's a lot of dirt and hay and straw down on it. Not what you're accustomed to, and definitely doesn't belong in the room.
I'll prestidigitate the dirt off the room.
Oh.
Once everyone's in, I'll close the door.
Shut up! You
Oh, is a
close
cat
the
in here
door.
too?
Yeah, you seem to be in private.
Oh, your stepsister is a bit of piece of work, isn't she?
She's a petulant child. I've dealt with it a long time, but
Ugh.
it's much of nothing.
She seems way too old to be a child to act that way.
She's not a father figure most of her life, and my father figure's done not much for her. She doesn't feel quite welcomed, but that's really her own doing. I don't feel comfortable discussing much in great detail, but once I talk to my father, I feel much more comfortable doing more, if you all understand me.
Yep.
What, do you think we're being watched right now?
If anything is true, I don't put it past her.
So,
Would you like me to at least check if this place is hollowed? Check if they are fiends, but I would have to be close. You know, if your land is hollowed or desecrated.
Very well. I just don't know. I don't want to know whether it's true or not until I talk to my father.
We can wait then. Rather you do this how you want to do it.
This isn't just my life that will be different. He's already lost one wife. Make yourselves at home. It's a big room, lounges, books, probably dead plants.
Kyle just do what he's used to and just kind of station him next to the door. Just kind of like a watchful presence.
you post him next to the door. You will take some moment of respite. You begin to prepare yourself to meet your father, Adelaide?
Yeah.
Alright. You have a lot of your older wardrobe when you were young, or looked young. And there's a lot of dresses, a lot of different fabrics for you.
I'll wear my armor.
And so you choose to wear your armor. Do you do anything to prepare, or do you simply take a deep breath and walk?
Take a deep breath and walk.
Okay. You open the door once more, and Brianna is gone. You go to the dining hall.
Yeah.
Your party members follow?
Yeah.
Alright. You walk down the large stairs that coil downwards and past the tea hall. You pass the open gallery and the living room and go into this large dining hall where there's kind of a live edge oaken slab of wood that of a massive tree that can house probably a good 20 people around this table. And you all find some seats. The seat that you would normally sit in at dinner, Adelaide, is open. And for the first time in a very long time, you see, first you see this kind of wicked scowl from Brianna. You see your mother's kind smile next to your father, or sorry, your stepmother. And your father looks at you, and his eyes, you see excitement that you have come, and yet they're full of pain. They look tired. You can see the bags under his eyes, and he's definitely been dealing with something. You take a seat, and he just smiles at you. You stand up, okay.
I'll stand up and I'll go and hug him.
He definitely hugs you, and he takes a deep breath in. You smell like adventure, my love.
I have a lot of stories to tell.
Good. Please, he's just looking at you, looking you up and down. We have much to discuss.
And I'll step back and I'll just hold on to him and look him in the eye. We do.
And as you all begin to take your seats, servants begin to come in with platters of dinner, and as he's gonna say, as he's gonna start his conversation, we're gonna go ahead and end tonight here.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, unfortunately, I have to go to a birthday party, but we will pick this up in a couple more weeks. I'm happy that we got a little bit of playtime in, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So thank you all for coming in and playing. I appreciate it.
No
Sorry
problem.
we can do more, but we will do more eventually.
Yeah.
2 more weeks. And then we'll get a little bit closer to getting our goals done so we can attack the main problem of the worlds.
Sure.
But yeah, thank you all for playing today.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm going to
See
go
you
shower and get ready to
Sunday.
go, so
Next Sunday.
I will see you guys Sunday. Yeah,
Yep.
for the
See ya.
Contemptibles.
Yep.
Peace, guys.
Later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's quitting time for me. I got work early in the morning. Probably be playing some Fast Before Be tomorrow, doing the weekly challenge, of course. So, look forward to that, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow night. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. This is your host, Hanukkah Kelt, signing out.